big story from the United Kingdom. Former British Prime Minister Boris Johnson has quit as a Member of Parliament. This comes a day after it emerged that he received a parliamentary report by lawmakers over misleading statements he made to Parliament about the so-called Partygate. In a lengthy resignation statement, Johnson labelled the Parliament's Privileges Committee, which is the main disciplinary body for lawmakers, as a kangaroo court, and accused opponents of trying to drive him out. In his 1,000-word statement, Johnson accused the committee of having still not produced a shred of evidence that he knowingly or recklessly misled the House of Commons. Johnson was accused of misleading Parliament over parties held in the Downing Street while the UK was under COVID restrictions during the pandemic. Johnson's resignation coincides with Prime Minister Rishi Sunak clearing a resignation honours list for him. The list included more than 40 peerages and some of his closest allies from the time of the Partygate scandal. It is the second in a day for Sunak after an ally of Johnson, Nadine Dorries, announced that she would step down as a Member of Parliament. Boris Johnson also attacked Rishi Sunak's government, blaming the current Prime Minister for rising taxes, not being conservative enough and failing to make the most of Brexit. Johnson ended his statement by stating, and I quote here, "It is very sad to be leaving Parliament, at least for now, but above all, I am bewildered and appalled that I can be forced out anti-democratically by a committee chaired and managed by Harriet Harman with such egregious bias," unquote. Several people reacted to Johnson's resignation, calling it shocking.
I think it's quite surprising that he has. I wasn't expecting it, but with everything that's happened over the past 2 to 3 years, I think it's kind of the push comes to shove. He's gone. He had no choice to leave.
Well, it's a shameful moment, though there's some joy that Boris Johnson is standing down as Member of Parliament. I think it's really important to remind everybody that this Privileges Committee has a Conservative majority. It includes people, arch Conservatives like Sir Bernard Jenkin, and the idea that this is some sort of stitch-up is for the birds.
Now, responding to the resignation, the Privileges Committee, which has been investigating the former Prime Minister for more than a year now, said that Johnson impugned the integrity of the House by his statement. The committee said that it will meet on Monday to conclude its inquiry and will publish its report soon. Boris Johnson's shocking resignation will now trigger a by-election for his constituency in West London.